So Dreams za Tomorrow is a concept album from the eyes of a young adult who traverses the tumultuous, intricate journey of a curious youth, shaped by life experiences and observation. The author dips his feet in the shoes of various persons to try and answer life's mystery. The album arrangement is an odyssey of self-discovery that invites the listener to share to the author's emotions, thoughts, and grievances wrapped in great artistry within the confines of poetry and music. The artist is not blind to the great milestone he has reached. These milestones were initially far and beyond the dream of a young boy from rural Machakos. In the album, the author's mind is in entanglement with the idea of chasing an uncertain dream. He's tempted to pursue the cyclic formalities of making a living and leaving his dream behind. In its entirety, the album is an art piece weaved with threads of mature penmanship, arousing musical chords and intentional vocal cues. The result is a work of art that marks a great achievement as the artist's debut album. The album transcends time in its reflection for the past, introspect for the present, and expectation for the future.
They want to have an intimate session with whatever is in your head about this album.
Bless your soul, yeah.
Yeah, just from you, aside from whatever is written.
Yeah. Tremendous, intricate journey. I was going to give a setting for the album. It's simply with 3 settings, interconnected actually. So first of all, this is a young person. Any young person has a dream, and this dream can be anything. Just want to be somewhere in like the next 10 years, 15 years. That's normal for every young person. Yes? 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 Yes. The next setting is this young person now has a plus. The young person has had the privilege of college education. The impact of college education, I was sharing with Kikete some time back, and anyways, yeah, the thing about college education is that unategemewa for decision making. Like, for instance, mimi kirudi back home Machakos, kijiji ninaishi Machakos apart from town, huko ni rental, naishi kijiji inaitwa Kinyau. Kinyau is imejificha kidogo. Yeah, so it's a village, and the impact of that you would expect for decision making in terms of, let's say, they want to know, because I have learned it, they expect me to judge who is the next person to have elect, for instance. Like, I have so much impact. The fact that I made a campo, I so much,
Make a decision.
So that's impactful. So the impact of now, this young person has the privilege of education. Now, what is the impact of that? And then the third thing is this young person, this is that setting I am wishing. This young person has another privilege of being a creative. Now, the impact of being a creative is that you have dreams and tusidanganyani. Ni vizuri kukuwa na jina bora na yuko na kitu kwa mfuko. Yes, what? So yeah, it's every creative anataka kukuwa somewhere in terms of maybe having some popularity, and that popularity reciprocating to what is in the pocket, yeah? So I think I've given a setting, and that answers everything.
Well, in the track list,
yeah,
you have a number of tracks.
Yeah.
Well, you would have chosen to do probably 20.
Yeah.
You would have chosen to do probably 10.
Yeah.
You would have chosen to probably do 7.
Yeah.
Why the number that you
7 nimekusikia na kupiga sana. Tulisoma na 7 high school. Bless man. Tunaanza poetry pamoja high school. Princess anatupea chance ya perform. If you stay till the end of the show, I think I'll share that story. Yes, 7 bless man. After kukucheki man. Yeah, so nilikuwa nimebeba. Amenibeba. Ulikuwa sema? Oh, why 15 tracks?
Yeah, right.
First of all, as I said, the album has been in creation for like 2.5 years. Thing is, thank you. Thing is, I kind of conceptualized the title, Naskona Jota Path, into an album. I just knew it was something. So I have some annual event back in Machakos in Itagori, my lips. So we get to showcase and creatives wetu pia wana manage interact na if you're in a good position to bring in the big names from the Machakos, it's important for the growth of the scene back at home, because as Dofan was saying, it's important evolution ikue, even for the craft, like uko mashinani pia manage to interact the craft na craft na wajue what's the standard of quality yenye iko. Anapiga sana Poetry Shower basically, back in Machakos, I used to nikitoka midterm nilikuwa nakimbia Machakos University. Actually people thought nilikuwa na study huko. Nilikuwa kimbia, they had an annual a weekly show ilikuwa inaitwa Poetry Shower. So nilikuwa nakimbia huko na kiburi napiga show kila Thursday nikiwa midterm and nikifunga pia. Yeah, they actually the first time we perform walikuwa invite Flo fulani. Yeah, and the compose hey man, you know. Yeah, so I've grown. So point is, what I was trying to say is that we were in the making for quite a while, and in that while, those 2 years, we pretty long. Enough to interact and new experiences and new people. And the impact of that, you may have to change perspectives. To back then, when I wanted to do Read My Lips too, you kind of notice the corner dreams that tomorrow stop dreams that tomorrow. But why did I think we released 2019? Because in living connected more experience, connected more perspectives, and wanted to kujua nafanya nini exactly. Back then it was EP, so nika meditate on it, and then nikaweza kupa the 15 songs in Ziko. Actually we had recorded more tracks, 15 tracks in the Zilibaki. Yes, so actually in the meantime mtapata chance to interact and the other tracks later on after the project is done. So dreams that tomorrow, hiyo time sikuwa najua ni nini. But when nilikuwa na record the tracks this year, which we have done most of the recording this year, I decided to stick with that theme because I noticed it has something to speak about who I am na mali nimetoka. So I have had to grow. It was going the growth process for those years and that. If it's a new time for pair. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. You're launching the album today.
Yes.
After this, your audience and even the larger populace out there will be able now to interact with the entire 15 tracks.
Can't wait. Yeah.
How would you love, or how would you really picture, or how would you want your album to interact with the public?
This is interesting to Chokera because the same question. The thing about the album in a bongo kuhusu becoming and seeking. And I believe everyone ako kwa path ya kujijua ama kuseek kwa path yake. Necessarily tuko very much confused about where we're going. It's very oblivious. Yeah? Yes? Oblivious. Ni mimi nimesema oblivious. Nimesema oblivious. Iko blurry sana. So I think each one of us, I think when Ansi was studying the show and eventually kitu akasema kila msee ako na dream, unaweza kuna seek love, unaweza kuna seek craft kupe something, but we are all seeking light. Maybe we are seeking for stable families, a lot of things. So nataka sana umse atipate kwa space yenye nilikuwa. And not necessarily kujueni msanii ama nijuwe anything, because I have tried as much as possible to try and humanize yenye nimepitia. Ndio umanage kuinteract na experiences zangu. I think from a personal level utamanage kufind space yako. So I hope itakusaidia wewe kupata light to path yako. So I want the audience to manage kuinteract now from that scope, and I believe itakuwa positive.